Oi oi, Marshall from Mars here, back with another Call of Duty Zombies video. Today I'm going to be discussing my top 10 favourite maps. I can't believe I have to say this, but just to clarify, this is my opinion. So I know I don't really need to say this, but believe it or not, there are some people out there who don't know what an opinion is. So that's great. Let's get straight into this list. Here we go. So at number 10 we jump in with Origins. So while Black Ops took zombies into the future, this map sort of brought it back again to its roots. While there was cool new weapons and the return of the classics such as the MP40, the STG, Origins lands strong at 10, and to be completely honest, I only stuck it in this spot because I needed to fill the 10 spot up. Oh, and the layout and design of the map sucks. At number 9 we have Ascension. This map did have a pretty interesting setting, a top secret Russian rocket base where you actually got to launch a rocket. Sick, mate. Despite this and some cool other features such as the colour being confiscated until you activate the power, this map sort of lacked innovation really. Lunar landers were basically a reskin of teleporters. There was no new wonder weapon, just the thunder gun again. There were only 2 new perks added, and that was Stamina Up and PhD. And I can't really talk about PhD without being sick in my mouth. Man, I fucking hate prunes. Coming in at number 8 is Kino der Toten. The return of zombies in 2010 introduced this map, and it was pretty fun at the time. There was some new weapons we got to try out, and those damn fucking Nova crawlers getting in the way. The map itself, it got pretty stale after a while, and it did really lack innovation from Der Riese. Like, they didn't really add anything new apart from turrets and a fire trap, which was pretty cool, but it was essentially just a reskin of the electric. Like, it didn't really do anything cool or new. But the map did have a pretty cool and creepy atmosphere, so I thought it suited the number 8 spot. Coming in at 7 is the Japanese swamp riddled with undead corpses, known as Shinonuma. This map first introduced zombies of origins beyond Nazi Germany. Yep, that's right, Japanese zombies doing that karate shit on you. Although they do actually do that, which is pretty cool. This map introduced the Wandorfer DG2 dogs and the box light guiding you to your trusty gun trading friend. Although the setting was pretty terrifying, the map itself didn't really add a huge amount, and the layout and design of the map wasn't really that great. So for that reason, it's high up on the list. At number 6, we have 5, which is kind of weird, but okay. In this tight map you unlocked for completing the Black Ops campaign, you play as the President, which was pretty damn awesome at the time. But the map itself is pretty intense and very difficult, particularly that arsehole that steals your guns. Oi, give that back! The Witness Howl is also one of my favourite wonder weapons, and I think it's pretty underrated, because you get to shoot zombies and they freeze. What's not to like about that? And that is why 5 is at my number 6 spot. So, coming in at 5 now, we are halfway through our list, we have Shangri-La. What can I say? It's beautiful. It's probably the most gorgeous map to date, but that's the thing, it's supposed to be, because it's Shangri-La. The epic shrink gun combined with the brilliantly challenging zombie bosses, the Shrieker, who's maybe listened to a bit too much Screamo music, and the Napalm who blows you up when you get too close. Oi, that's a bit rude. At number 4, we have Mob of the Dead. This map brought back everything from World of War that Black Ops 2 was sort of missing. The creepy setting, the little hidden details, a pack-a-punch that was challenging but not too challenging to get. You can play as gangsters, which was pretty sick. And the Tommy gun appears in zombies. Incredible, mate. Incredible. Apart from that, though, the map itself, there was eerie music. There was lightning striking every couple of minutes or so on the map. It just adds to the atmosphere and stuff of the map itself. And the setting as well, in the 1920s, brought back a lot of memories from World of War, you know, that sort of era. And that is why it's at my number 4 spot. Starting the top 3 now, we have Der Riese at 3. Now, I've played this map for hours and 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 hours since its release in 2009. The eerie setting in an abandoned factory in Nazi Germany filled with hidden secrets around every corner, literally. It also added a huge ton of stuff such as Pack-a-Punch, the Bowie knife, teleporters, and the quarters in the perk machines. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. It's an incredible map and one of the best out there, and I seriously, if you haven't played that, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, seriously, it's a classic, no doubt. And coming in at number 2, we have Nacht der Untoten. Now, after completing World at War, the credits would end, and out of the blue, Nazi zombies would load up, which was pretty damn crazy. It was one of the most incredible things I ever experienced at the time. You know, just completing a campaign and out of nowhere you have this bonus mode, which is crazy fun. All those Nazis I brutally slaughtered in the campaign have come back for revenge. In all seriousness though, this map was brilliant. The survival horror was so tense, you actually feared for your life. It was crazy. The sacred simplicity put this map in this spot, as it was simple but extremely effective. You and your friends locked up in a house trying to defend yourselves from the undead. The one where you can improve Nacht, make the map 4 times as big, change the setting from a creepy house to a terrifying asylum littered with blood, secrets, and the spirits of those who were murdered there. Add in some perks to give the players some special abilities that will help them out and change up gameplay, and separate the team of survivors into 2 just to make life more difficult. I could spend hours talking about why this map is my favourite, but instead I'll just list some of the major factors. It has the best setting to date in a zombie map, the best lighting to date in a zombie map, the most detailed zombie map. You know, you can look out the window and see an abandoned village covered in flames, or out another window and see a creepy forest drowned in fog. Dynamic environments, water pouring out the pipes, breakable glass windows. You got the creepiest Easter eggs and secrets we've ever seen in the zombie map. Babies crying, people being dismembered by rogue dentists. Tight close quarter combat, incredibly difficult and just generally terrifying as well. On top of that, you have the sprinting zombies, which just struck fear in my heart. And zombies actually look like people as well, which is really cool. You know, you actually feel like, I know it's sort of weird to say this, but in zombies you don't really think about actually fighting zombies, if that makes sense. But in this map, you do sort of realize they are people who have come back from the undead. Just the art style and how Treyarch sort of portrayed them in this map, it looks fantastic. And yeah, that's basically everything. So I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know what your top 10 are, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.